Control F. Okay, and we'll turn this guy off. Control F. And now we gotta go back to the harvester because I'm sure he's stuck. Yep. Yes, we know you're full. Get over it. Well, these are tight confined fields, unfortunately. And so harvesters are going to have a hard time, and even this little guy is getting stuck, you know. What are you going to do? I guess this harvester works plenty well. And it's full. Let's go dump it off. So, sunflower seeds don't seem to, I don't know, the yield doesn't seem like it's that great, but they're worth a lot of money, so it probably ends up being about equal. Yeah, I know, Seth. Ryan keeps knocking that thing down.
Can't stand up your feet.
It's funny, they just used the wheat. They didn't come up with any new textures, which, whatever. But it is funny. Yeah, this harvester is just the right size for this field. It's almost too big. So we're gonna, I'm gonna grab this. Let's see here. And I'm gonna do one more pass this way. Alright, and then we're gonna hire our worker back. And he's going to happily cut down the corn. Off he goes. Not the corn, but you know what I mean. The sunflower seeds. Alright, so we need to mow this field. It's a pretty large field. It looks huge because of the fog. But in reality, it's just an averagely sized field. If that's a real word, averagely. It's an average sized field. Oh, yeah. And once again, this tractor is right under the horsepower requirements for running this stuff. I think it's a lot under it, so... If it looks like it's struggling, it's probably because it is. This is not mowable here. I'm a little too close to the edge. I'm having a little bit of nose problems too, Soup. It's not just you. A little sniffly today. Oops. A little sniffly. It's just all dialogue. It's the dumbest cartoon I've ever seen. Yeah, but it's like 80% of it is them talking about... I don't understand why I feel like this when I fight. Maybe I should analyze for half an hour why I feel like this when I fight. Let's talk about it for a little while. It's a pretty gruesome cartoon. Yeah. Train. Toot toot.
Can you hear any of this?
Nope. Are you hearing this? I hate when it does those little bloopies. It all gets mixed together though when you TED.
Oh no, everyone's dying in this episode. Everyone. Scandal.
Oh my. Oh, rats, I missed the spot.
If you think this is gruesome,
I'm just, let's see here. Yeah, you know, this will probably make me 10 bales at the most. My guesstimate's 6. But that's 6 feedings that we can give the animals, so it's better than naught. And then by tomorrow, we'll have 3 more fields that are this size or larger full of grass, and then we'd be able to really start stocking up on hay. And then from that point forward, every day or every couple days, we'll have enough to make a bunch. This field is just so far out of the way, it's kind of a pain. You want your grass fields to be in by the farm if you can, you know. You can see here where the horsepower, my speed drops down to like 13 when I go uphill. So I'm a little bit short on horsepower. It's not that this is a bad tractor. It's got 150 horsepower, but it just, you know, these mowers take more than that. Sorry, snorfling. Snorfelorf. I'm gonna have to get going here soon. I gotta go to the bank. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta get there before 4. Still gotta get myself ready.
cry baby. This really is so gosh dang high-pitched.
Whoa. Why'd you do that? Oh, I should probably check that harvester. He's probably stuck again. I don't see my money going down, so that means he's not moving. Oh, he's full. Look, he made it. Sweet. He actually completed a cycle. With his wheat seeds. running out of things to say. It's one of those things that ends episodes. Well, folks, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just kidding. I'm going to play for a little bit longer, but then I have to get going to the bank, so I got a check to deposit and a disbursement to write, so. One of the things I like about the Russian Harvesters is how they're just all out there. Their motor sits up on top, like everything is exposed. The newer ones aren't like that, but the old ones are obviously, everything's on the outside. Harder to maintain, easier to work on, if that's possible. When you have everything on the outside, it's exposed. So it makes it more susceptible to accidents. But it makes it easier to repair. So it's a Russian philosophy, design philosophy. They do make really good stuff. I've been watching on YouTube. Some guys had an Su-152 or an ISU-152 tank destroyer from like the 40s, or I'm sorry, from the mid 50s, and they were working on it, and they actually got it. They were able to get it up and working, like full running, like to the point. And they weren't. I'm not talking like a restoration effort. This is like in the park. They took some screwdrivers and some fuel, and they just banged and whacked on it until they could get it started, and then they were able to start the thing up and load it onto a tractor to take it for restoration. It had the 152 millimeter derp cannon, the HE cannon. It's pretty cool stuff. I was like, whoa, they got it working. Yeah, this is bigger than the field behind the house, but it's not going to yield much more grass. Mowing the lawn. When you got an animal farm, you gotta mow. I suppose we could mow the alfalfa too. So a lot of people were saying that you can. Oh, and they were saying you have to have the soil mod installed if you're going to cultivate it into the ground. So you can't use it cultivated unless you have the soil mod, which we will have here soon, probably within the next day or two. I'm probably going to study it a little bit before I do it, because there's a lot to it, and we'll probably definitely make a tutorial on it once I figure out how to do it properly. Because the only ones I found, there was an English-speaking one that I finally found, but it was rough English. So we'll use this, and then we'll break out and make a separate soil mod tutorial. Definitely makes it more realistic, that's for sure. And it's cool. I like that. Especially because I've been playing the game so long that the same old is kind of getting old. Old. Same old. We may start a soil mod map too. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. Future. Now, I don't know that the little Zetor can drive the Tedder, though. I can't imagine the Tedder taking that much horsepower. But it could, maybe. I don't know. What's up, P? Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's yeah, it's after 2 o'clock. I have to get going soon. We'll Ted. I'm gonna Ted this field, P, and then we'll get going. Okay. What?
How long is that gonna be?
Not that long.
It's big.
Huh?
It's big.
What, the Tedder or the field?
Field.
Or both?
The field is big.
The field's not big. It's not. It's not big enough. Not big enough to be useful. Evelyn obviously she's going to go with me. She's all excited. I've been taking him to their co-op classes while my wife is in Hawaii. And they're going to be, they have like a, lunchtime or whatever. It's basically homeschool, but it's a co-op group so the kids can have, obviously like a regular school experience once a week. They have classes that they go to, and it's pretty cool. It's a cool cool thing for my kids. And so but Evelyn's all excited because I told her she could have a Lunchable. I'm like, to me they're gross. I'm like, are you sure you want those? They're gross. Like, the meat is disgusting. No, I really want one. Nice tedding there, Art. I'm gonna crash right into these tractors here. No, I want that. I'm like, all right. Well, she's like, can I go with you to get it? I'm like, yeah. But I'm gonna have her get peanut butter and jelly too, because Ryan and I are not gonna want Lunchables. Wonder how I'm gonna get that stuff up off the. Maybe the windrower will grab it. I don't know. Yeah, this thing pulls it just fine. I have to go slow here because of all the curves, but I'm not having any issues here. Yeah, maybe a little bit slow. Top speed. I'll beep for him. This doesn't have a beep. Yeah, I hate edge of the map stuff. But what are you going to do? You need to make a little wilderness area between the edge of the map and the of non-cuttable trees, so that you're not like right up against it like this. This is just not good planning. Yeehaw. This is going to make it more. I bet you 10 bales now. Now that I'm seeing the size of this field from up here and how much tedding I have to do, this is going to make some bales. I bet you it's going to be more like 10 or 11. We'll see. We'll find out in the next episode. The next exciting episode. Of Farming Simulator 15 with Arthur. I missed a spot. That's a no-no. It's funny how the tedder only works forwards, huh? I'll go straight across here so it's not all these wigglies. Probably check my harvester in a second here. I don't see my money going down, which means he's not operating. He's either stuck or done. Oops. Pulled the wrong trigger. Yeah. This guy would be a lot faster with the bigger tractor. That's okay though. You know what? It's just it has such a wide swath that it doesn't really matter how long it takes. You're only going to maybe a minute or less. But big butts. So we're going to whip it around and head up this way. Okay, so this is a lot of grass. Dang. I'm going to eat my words. There'll be like 25 bales coming off this. Which is good. We need it. But that means I'm going to have to come pick them all up. Oh well. We'll have another train happen here. We'll bring the 120 horsepower Zetor and the Forte, what is it, the Proxima and the Kirovitz back down. Kirvitz will run the baler and the... getting up that hill. There's our train with the flying V smoke. They should have gotten rid of that. They don't need, it doesn't need the smoke. Most trains don't smoke when they're under power. It's when they're starting up, you know, or when they're like pulling up a really steep grade and they're slowing down. Usually what that smoke is, as an engine sits and idles, it builds up diesel, like the motor doesn't burn as clean, and so the diesel builds up around the stack, and then when you fire it up, that diesel burns off, the coating burns off inside the stack, and it makes that heavy smoke. So you know, the old Alcos were known for like really, you know, they'd build up a lot of that stuff, and the engine, it would look almost like a steam engine starting up. There's so much smoke that would pour out of that engines, out of those Elco diesels when they would start up. But the newer ones are much cleaner burning. You know, it's all computerized and monitored and kept from. Oops, I forgot. Oh yeah, look, good. Surprised he hasn't filled up. We've had like 5 carts of 3,000. I thought 20,000. I guess we'd have to have like 6. It's starting to get full, but what we'll do is we'll stop and get the other cornfield next. Oops, dang it. The one that's right here that we don't have far to go. But there should only be one more load here, or one more run up the field. He's going to go back and forth twice or 3 times, but it won't fill up until it's done. So this will be the last load on the field here. Yeah, this harvester works for the size field. I'm just concerned about the big wheat fields that we're going to be doing in the future, but we'll see. We'll probably, you know, with the soil mod, I probably will do 1 field here of oats just to see how it goes. And then once we have established that we are good at doing it or can handle it, we'll start doing the larger fields. I just want to do 1 field worth of growth, so that's in my evil plans here. I love the Major 80. It's such a cute little tractor. I want one for my house. No Zetter dealers in Ohio. Probably, honestly, yeah, Mahindra or Kubota. Those are probably the 2 tractors that are going to be affordable for what I want when my poor little John Deere dies. Alright guys, so, well, we'll finish up the harvest with the sunflower seeds, and then I'm out of here. I have to go to the bank. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you're having fun watching Animal Farm. There's a lot to do still. We haven't really even gotten started, but we're just starting to get started. I'm going to fold this up. Well, that worked nicely. Once again, the Proxima probably would be a better choice to run this, but whatever. There's that. That mower we should also probably move over a little bit, because when I windrow, I'm going to get caught on this. In real life, I'd be leaving the hazards on. But we can't. So, alright, let's see how the harvester's doing. We'll finish up with him. He's stuck. It's a good thing we checked. I think this is all that's left here. Maybe there's a little teeny bit down at the other end. Hey, Ev, when I come out of the room and I'm dressed in my jeans and my t-shirt, and I say, hey, let's go, guess what?
Right.
That's when I'll be ready to go.
You said you were kidding.
It's really easy.
Oh, you said you were kidding.
I just finished tedding. I am now dumping off this harvester, and then I'm going to turn the recording off.
Oh,
Chill out, P.
can I dump the tractor?
Can you what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing this.
Yeah,
Watch.
I want to.
Oops. Don't.
I will.
Don't talk like a baby, honey. You're 8 years old.
John said.
All right.
Tomato wants John.
All right, you hop on out, Bebs.
Take John with you.
Everybody out. That's right. I'm done now. All right, guys. So, thank you again for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, you guys have a great day. And I will see you all on the fields.